Welcome to Mindset Monday. My name is Thomas. I am a consultant and a coach in one of the most complicated industries out there with all of the uncontrolled variables. In our program, your goals are the destination of choice, and the plan we create together is the detailed roadmap to get you there. But your progress is ultimately fueled by your mindset. And that's exactly how we're going to start off the week together. This Mindset Monday is brought to you by the Untamed Ambition, where we operate under the mindset that hunters can and will save the world, starting with the positive impact they can have on their own properties. Welcome to the Regenerating Hunter podcast. This is Mindset Monday. Your mindset is the fuel that is driving, it's the energy behind the machine. You are the machine. We talk about setting goals. Those goals are the destination. The plan that we put in place is the roadmap to get to that destination. But the mindset itself is so extremely important. So this is Mindset Monday. It's going to be short little nuggets of thought-provoking information. And that's what we want out of this. We just want everyone out there to consider these things, and hopefully we can have a positive impact on this outdoor community, whatever your involvement is with it, whether you're a hunter, a backyard bird enthusiast, or a farmer, or just the general consumer trying to make better decisions in life. So this week on Mindset Monday, I want to talk about the why, right? My experience throughout my life, I've been around a lot of people with different perspectives. I've personally been in a lot of different positions in my life and seen this natural world from a lot of different angles, from a farming standpoint, from a hunting standpoint, from a backyard gardener to a homesteader, from a manufacturer, from a construction worker. Every single perspective in my life was slightly different as far as how we're utilizing these natural elements. But all of the things that I'm going to say here are synonymous with just life in general. And I think one of the big things that I've learned throughout life is it's not so much what you're doing or how you're doing it, but more so why you are doing it. And, whether you want to call it karma or just, good intentions in general, I think that if you stick with the why, and that why, that why is the bigger picture, whatever your bigger picture might be. If you stick with the why and you focus on the why, you ultimately are going to make better decisions and eventually get to the point, because you're learning from the decisions that you make and you're analyzing the things that you do, you're questioning things, you're not just blindly following and assuming that because someone did this and that was good for them, that this way is good for you or your family or your community, whatever it might be. If you ask those questions and you focus on the why, good things generally happen. And that's what I think is missing in a lot of situations is the why. So my question to everyone out there is, what is your why? You think about that, whether you're managing land, whether you're making a business decision, whether you are, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What is your why? And for me, my why is my family and my kids. You know, my extended family included, my friends that are close to me that I look at as family, even my community, but it all starts at home, at this bubble that I have the most influence over. That's my why. I want to make sure that I'm making the best decisions that are going to provide them with the best opportunities in the future. So whether I'm looking at my land management practices or how I spend my monthly finances at home, when I come back around to focus on the why I'm doing the things that I do, and I think about my why, it helps me make better decisions. And oftentimes I will nix certain ideas that I have or dump them because they don't fit my why, right? What is that why? And also, obviously, those goals are important, but the why is going to help you get to those goals and end up there and look back and be really happy and positive and understand this journey wasn't easy, but the outcome was worth it. I wanted to bring Gunnar into these conversations because he has a completely different perspective that aligns with a lot of what I talk about, but he's a generation below. I mean, same generation, but quite a bit younger and different stage in his life. So you go from me uh, being a father, a husband, business owner, land manager, trying to do all these things. And I was very much in the same position as him as a younger individual with less responsibilities, but still felt the need to have an impact in the things that I did. And my why back then was completely different than my why right now.
I think that's one of the most important things is like you're talking about is you gotta have a captivating vision, uh, a reason to get up in the morning, at the end of the day. And I think that it's changed for me, um, almost yearly as my journey progresses, right? Like initially it was really like, I just want to kill a big buck this year. I just want to kill a big buck next year. Once you start to have that consistent success, you kind of get past that selfishness, that selfish thought process of, okay, so I've killed a few good bucks. Now, what can I do to either improve the quality of the deer that I'm killing? How can I help somebody else who doesn't have those results get those results? And how can I give back to the land? How can I put back into nature that's providing this amazing experience for me? How can I give back and make that experience even better for them? So, like you're saying, having that why is super important, and you got to have an end goal. Like that why is your captivating vision that you're looking at down the road is like all this hard work that I'm putting in right now, all these things that I'm working at on a daily basis that are multiplying to get to that end goal. That's your reason. That's your why. So never lose sight of that. You always got to keep that in the back of your mind, like, yeah, it all this work might kind of suck right now, but at the end of the day, we're gonna get that result that we always wanted, and that's a really important factor when you're getting up every day.
Yeah. And to add to that, on the why factor, if you focus on the why, then you're less likely to skimp or cut corners, right? Because when you cut corners, that might create a sense of convenience short term, but it does take away from why you're doing things in the long run with those results that you get. So, to
Mhm.
Gunner's point, focusing on the work, not so much focusing on the work, but focusing on the why while you're doing the work is extremely important.
When you can see that long-term vision, it makes you wanna put everything and all that more effort into it. Because you see exactly where you wanna be, and you don't wanna go short on something so it doesn't get to that exact vision that you're looking for. When you see that clearly, you wanna do everything you possibly can to get the most out of that at the end of the day.
That's right. So, leave you with that. What is your why?